still hate the Japanese people, or you can still get that feeling or that air in their art. But considering that it's been like 80 years, I believe, 1945, yeah, 80 years since that happened, at least for me, practically everyone that lived on that, okay, maybe not everyone, 90% probably, or maybe 95% that lived on that decade, on that age, has already passed on. Why would you want to keep the hate going when it was something that their ancestors did? Like, cultivate a culture that dwells on hate for the past generation.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Ooh,
Philippines got
hey, you
uh
stop him!
got occupied by
Well,
every other
as you
countries.
can see,
And here I am
I am merely
enjoying
sitting here and
anime,
reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
American stuff,
You were gone for
Chinese
ages!
delivery,
And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself?
Spanish
Where have you
culture.
been anyway?
I mean, we have fiestas for fuck's sake. Fiesta is one of the most fun events that happens in Philippines, and that's a freaking Spanish thing. Also, what the heck is going on? Why is El Haytham not moving? Do I need?
Hey,
Oh, there
keep
we
it
go.
silenced!
Oh, he's
You
doing a
never
silent
think
treatment.
things
Okay.
through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Wait one sec. I gotta pee real quick.
Paimon's so mad!
Gotta
Paimon's
pee real
gonna
quick.
get
I
you
can't
and
hold it in
everyone
anymore. Sorry about that. Let me let this guy play out. Just tell me what I missed. I gotta pee. Be real quick.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Oh, nasty. Oh, bad. That's so bad, man. I just got back and started to freaking sneeze a shit ton. That's nasty. Ah, there we go. My freaking nose just randomly died. But yeah, what the heck?
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All hate
Wait, what?
him.
Why?
You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were
I kinda
investigating,
don't want
I
that.
had my own work to do, which I've now
Because the World
finished.
of Tanks is somewhere in Ukraine and Russia.
Doesn't believe you.
And if they're at war, I won't be
To be
able to play
honest,
my
we
games,
aren't
man.
really a team, so I
I
have
just
no
want world
obligation to
peace so I
inform
can
you
play
about
my
our
games in
whereabouts.
peace.
Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information
I am
that
an
you
enjoyer
all
of
had
world
missed.
peace, mainly because that would let me play my games in
Right here
peace.
in the village?
Imagine if you're
Correct.
imagine if you're playing a game and then
What did you learn?
some hobo
I'm going to take you
dipshit
to
world
somewhere,
leader decided
but
they want to start a
before
war
that,
with your country.
you need to
Now you're gonna have
understand
to
where
start
she's coming
serving.
What does that mean?
from. How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers
I don't think
tell
they're
us?
in I don't think they're in Russia anymore. I think they moved to what's it called? It was Lethargy, I believe. Because they're no longer in Russia, if I remember correctly. They moved away from Russia. The company itself, I mean. Hello, my darling cheese. Welcome back. I thought you already went to bed. Did you went back to your husband? Have you abandoned me for your husband yet again?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Oh, okay, okay.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying.
Oh, I
Again,
see. Wait,
these
in
people
India?
have their reasons. Remember what Candace said?
Yeah, if
Most
that's the
people
case,
in
I can
Aru
kind of
Village don't
understand, yeah.
necessarily care which deity is in
But yeah, I
charge of
just wish
Sumeru.
they could figure out a way to
That's
talk, you know?
because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast,
Okay, if
the
that's the
perils
case,
of their
welcome
daily
back,
lives
cheese.
are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
I can't remember where Wargaming moved over, but they moved away from both Ukraine and Russia, if I remember correctly.
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was
Because imagine
cautiously
you're
keeping you out of
randomly
the loop.
playing the
In
Genshin
fact,
Impact,
she's been observing your every
and then
move
blam,
since you arrived.
they,
The reason
the
being,
world just decided
to
to start a
someone who
war.
only wants to
Oh,
live
that's
their
gonna
life in
suck, man.
peace,
I
any
just want to
external
play
factors
games.
introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes.
Was it in the
He looks like a real
70s
fighter.
when the British occupied India? I
Don't
can't
change the
remember the
subject.
dates for when British
It's
occupied
quite
other
obvious that
countries.
she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about I mean, the mad
Yeah,
scholars.
yeah. Wait, is he a sage?
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village.
We were kinda
If she
talking
sounds
about
too friendly towards the
random
village
politics.
keepers,
It
she could
started
easily make
because
herself the radical's
some
next
dipshit
target.
in this
I
game
think it's been a few days
were not
since I last
reading
saw them.
about the world news
I
and
usually
decided
go
to
bed
ambush
pretty
us.
early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement
Yeah,
in
it's not
anything
for
that
everyone,
occurs
yeah.
at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After
Yeah,
speaking
the
to
main
village
reason why I
chief,
kinda don't
it
like
became
talking about
clear that the
politics and
village
history
keepers had protected
is
Aru
because
Village
I
at
don't
night.
know much about him
In other words, the young
other
miss
than
was
freaking
very
tanks.
much awake during that
I
time.
just like tanks. I just wanna
Why
see
would
tanks
she
explode, and I just wanna see tanks shoot some stuff.
By getting
As long
involved
as
with
I'm
an
not part
outsider,
of the
she
conflict,
risks drawing
and
unwanted
as long as
attention
the
to herself.
conflict doesn't
As
involve
for why
the
she might
games
be
that
so
I
wary
play,
about all
I'm
this,
freaking happy.
maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it.
I see. The Indian occupation. Wait, no. It's the other way around. The British occupation of India isn't much discussed in world history, or at least in our curriculum in Philippines. So I don't know much about that that part of the war. Because we mainly talk about World War II in school, or at least when I was paying attention. We mainly talked about World War II and I think the local ones like the Spanish occupation of the Philippines and I think America too. I don't remember. I don't even remember the school dealing with American occupation of the Philippines, to be honest. I mostly just remember the Spanish one. That kind of makes sense, but realistically for me, it's the other way around. Because my brother has asthma, and I'm super duper healthy, and
Miss
I can
Shawnee,
freaking carry shit
as we
ton of weight.
discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go ahead.
Isn't she
Earn their
scared of
trust.
us? How
Is
the
it
heck do
really
we
that
start earning
simple?
their trust? How much longer are you gonna stream for?
May
I
have
am not quite sure.
Traveler?
Maybe an hour? Do you plan on
Hi,
sleeping
Traveler.
early? Or
I
do you
want to ask
wanna...
you something. Do you think the
Are you
resurrection
planning
of
on listening to
King
my
Dashra
voice as
can
an
truly
ASMR until
change
you fall
Sumeru
asleep?
for the better?
Yeah. Thanks greater than history. Wait, what? Where are you gonna go off to? Are you gonna abandon me again? How could you do this to me? But yeah, I'll just be here. I'll see you if you come back later on. But yeah, actually kinda me too, Evan. Cause I found out about World of Tanks in college. And they had tanks that destroy other tanks. It was the first that I played that kind of game. And it was freaking pay to win, and nobody was pay to winning in tier 8, tier 6, tier 7. It was so good. It was so
Why
fun.
is that?
And the thing about World of Tanks is I could play it, and my uncles, my dad, my gramps passed away before World of Tanks was released. But yeah, my uncles and my dad could relate to what the fuck is going on because they have an idea on what happened because our grandfather was part of the war. So yeah, they would tell stories about it or what they've heard
Very
about
similar
it.
to what Miss Candace says.
I
I
think my
know you
other
two are
uncle
friends.
was part of.
That's why I'm
I
willing to
don't.
talk
I'm
to
not
you,
quite sure.
even though I do have some
Maybe he
reservations.
was.
Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yes, I do. Always.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
Did they ever talk about
But
what
even
freaking
so,
Paimon
we've
is
met lots of people
in
from
this game?
different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in.
I don't think I've ever.
We have
I don't think
friends in
we've ever
Sumeru,
discussed
and we
what
went to help
Paimon
them.
freaking is
That's why we decided to stay
so
here for a
far.
while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We
I
understand.
jump from things to things, so
Fact is that
I tend to talk about something and
only
then move
one
on
side
from
of my
another.
family is desert folk. I
Oh
didn't
boy, my
really fit in
freaking seat
anywhere in Sumeru.
is. There we go. There
Some
we go.
believe
The
in
chair is
Sumeru
fixed.
Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that's
which,
the weird things
Rex
about
mentioned that
that's the
there's a
weird things
small
about politics
traitor.
is the way she talked
Do you
about
guys
it.
think that anyone who
If
is
you don't
different
belong
from
to
them
the
is a
other side
traitor?
and you don't belong to the
Yeah,
opposing side,
some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to
you're
bloodline and
practically
beliefs.
boxed out from
It
both
makes no
sides.
difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or
That
see
makes
anything.
society nowadays a bit sad.
All I want is to live my
It's
life
just
in
because you
peace.
don't believe in
And
either
then
of
it
their
happened.
like political
The
party.
village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to
That
anyone.
doesn't mean that you freaking
Until
hate both
now.
of them. Or you don't you can't
You can
agree with
tell
the
them.
people that
I'm
believe in
sure
their
he'll
in
keep
the
your secret.
other or in the opposing parties'
All right. I'll
beliefs.
tell you what I told Alhaitham.
Or you can't get along with the people on those
I
parties.
actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most.
I mean,
Sometimes I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
there would be specific
Like a
people's
ghost?
extreme examples,
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's
but that
faint,
doesn't
but
mean
it's
that you need to be
definitely the
shunned by
sound of
everyone.
crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
It's not
I
sure.
confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night.
Wait, is that
But
someone with a
because
good
we're
ear?
in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Is it talking about Tainari?
There's really nothing around
Actually,
these
does
parts,
Tainari go over to the
except for an
desert as
old
well? Because
hospital not far
isn't
from the
he
village.
like isn't he
I think
like
they used to use it
part
for
of
treating Elazar,
or
but it's been
guarding the
abandoned for
forest
years.
bit? The thing about history is that the way it's written, it differs from place to place. It's always biased. The best way to say it. So depending on where you read about the history, it would change from place to place. And the problem with that is that depending on where you grow up from, that's where your bias would come from. That's why I think if you would be learning history, it would be best to learn it from all sides. Even just like a tinge of it, just a speck of it from each side would be better than just learning deep history from one side.
Yeah, let's go!
But yeah, where the heck are we supposed to go? I can't remember. I got lost in thought. Wait, it says over there. That's why I just want tanks. North Korean didn't lose. I think if they started the war again, or wait, they're still at war. They're just that to be fair, they're still at war. So Kim Jong Un or whoever is the current leader there, I actually don't remember if it's still Kim Jong Un or if he's already replaced.
I cannot help
But yeah, they're
fear that
still
you
at
bringing
war.
me here is some sort of an assassination.
They just have some sort of ceasefire. So he can claim whatever the fuck he wants to say. Considering that they haven't ended the war completely yet.
Bow your head.
But yeah, that's why I prefer playing tanks than just learning the history. Or completely learning every single bit of history.
Settle down.
Because tanks you can just enjoy as it is. The engineering marvel that they provide,
Let the record show
the
I
history that
verbally
they had,
dissect-
The show begins!
what the people were thinking on why they made the tanks. Yoink. Wait, what the heck? There we go. Oh man, the timing was so bad. I could have freaking encased him on that thing. I've also noticed that the monsters that you fight in here are the demi-human. I think would be the best way to call them. The humans that you're fighting in this place, they don't freaking die.
In the name
This
of the
game is such a
profession.
pussy that it doesn't allow you to kill the freaking humans. Because if you notice, they don't freaking die in the animation. They freaking use, what's it called? Smoke bombs. But then the game would randomly be edgy
It's
and make us
terrible
freaking
place.
help a
And I
depressed
see it
mob,
everywhere.
suicidal people,
Empty and forgotten.
people that commits
An
mass
ideal place to
genocide
hide
and all
people.
that shit. But for some reason, we can't kill the human NPCs.
Watch out!
Yeah, T32, T34 was probably one of the best tanks that they did because it was so easy to make. Wait, what clapping sound alerts? Wait, I think are you watching something else? I don't think that's mine. Oh dang it. So that's wait. How eh, did you adjust the volume? Because that clap is so dang loud on my end. I don't think I would ever fall for that or fall asleep to that.
I present.
What do you mean, why does it sound so odd? What does it sound like?
Justice is blind.
Midnight.
Bow your head.
Oh shit!
An
What the
oversight on my
fuck?
part.
Wait, how did I kill it?
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
I think it's because it's a studio sound kinda jerk. I think I have a couple of options for clap. Check in there. I think I have the like two or three different claps. Because I think that's the studio version.
Or monsters
Oh shit! I
crawling
freaking
from
hit mine.
buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like
Yeah.
that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
I kinda.
This is the one.
This is probably an L take, but I kinda wished the Germans managed to pull out the mouse just so we could see what the fuck they would do in the field. Cause they're so dang heavy that it's
Let's go in and take
super
a look.
duper impractical to use. But I kinda wish we saw how it was on the field. Cause imagine it, something so impractical but also so terrifying.
Squad!
Cause you can't destroy that shit with the weapons they had back then other than the
Patience.
freaking
Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night.
bombers.
We have time to burn. Until then,
Wait, rain? There's rain on it? I'm not quite
taking
sure.
a break.
Maybe oh,
And just like that,
is it my mic?
Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let
Maybe it's my mic that's making it sound a bit odd. Cause my mic right now, if I understand it
Okay,
correctly,
sure.
it can still pick up some wind sounds.
Uh,
So there's a possibility that that's the reason or
mental
that's the case.
position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion.
Wait, actually, I kind of
When
forgot what the
free
heck
from
is
external
is happening on the freaking
every entity
story quest that we're doing.
displays the tendency to
Wait,
follow
that?
its
I don't think
natural
I've seen.
trajectory.
Wait, is that the one on the
You got that?
Wait, on the railroad?
Reading your book. See ya.
Paimon just give up.
Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
It's time to spread your wings and become learned. So we have two options to this freaking Paimon.
Hey, Paimon's your
Oh, was it
capacity
Gustav?
travel guide.
Then no, I don't think
Plenty of
I've seen
useful
the
stuff
rat.
already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
The most memorable one is the one with the railroad and mouse. Those are the two things that I could remember the most. That is not the tiger.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Rat. Let me check rat. Wait, no, it fuck me in the ass. Oh, Land Cruiser. Wait, isn't that the good stuff? Oh, wait, no, it's different. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be possible to actually build that thing, to be honest. Yeah, now I remember what it was. I just saw the picture.
What was that sound?
There it is.
Yeah, I just checked the rat.
It's coming from that direction.
When you mentioned the Land Cruiser P1000, it kinda sparked my memory about what it was.
Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
And then I checked the picture and oh yeah, that's what it was. I'm gonna actually go to bed now. For real? Is that?
Low.
Are you sure?
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about
But
the
yeah, if you
intruder
are,
here.
good night, good night. Sweet dreams. May you dream of me tonight. Yeah, it's already, I believe,
Hmm.
120
As I
there, right?
thought. There's a
If that's the
hidden
case,
structure.
good night, Cheese. Thank you for visiting. I'm gonna miss you.
Another hospital into this one.
Have a wonderful
Looks
rest.
like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
I still don't understand how they managed to freaking hit shit back. What the fuck happened? Wait, what the heck did I hit? How the heck did I freaking explode there? What the fuck was that? What in the unholy shithole just happened there? Huh. But yeah, I still have no idea how they managed to freaking hit shit back then, kilometers away. Because their freaking artilleries were supposed to hit stuff kilometers away.
How brilliant!
Wait, what the fuck? Even adjusting my headset, my mic is picking it up. The sound of clicking. That's peculiar. Imagine if Godzilla randomly attacks us right now. I think that would immediately cause like world peace, like super duper immediately. The best, actually, that's the best way of creating world peace is making a reason for people to unite against. So if we have Godzilla attack us, there would be no wars in the world. There would be
Melusines are
freaking world
beautiful
peace.
creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
But yeah, where the heck are we supposed to go? Wait, look for the objective. Elemental monuments around the hospital. Wait, this is a hospital? What the fuck? Oh, I think it's those things. Where is the other one? It says there's one there, but it's locked. Now, how do I unlock this thing? Okay, I guess I just need to murder these guys. Well, yeah, now that I think about it, there would also be people that want to take advantage of it and try to use Godzilla as a weapon. That's true. Oh man, I'm so damn naive.
May I present? Oz, reveal thyself.
Wait, what? Oh shit. So that's what that was, a destroyable thingamajig. Yoink. Wait, it says 2 out of 3. Oh, I thought that was the other one. So that's the second one. Where's the other one? Where's the last one? Is it up there? Wait, what? You know what? I suddenly remembered an alien kind of movie. I think it was Species. They discovered a life form. They studied it. The life form evolved. And then the scientist just proceeds to have sex with it. Oh shit, man. I don't know if you've heard of that movie before. I believe it's called Species.
How brilliant! Miming, echo, and song.
Wait, where the heck did I go? Did I? Did it freaking die? It says there's 2 of them, right? Oh, I'm using the wrong. I'm using the wrong elemental property. Where's the other guy?
I summon thee. Ah,
Yeah, we'd probably go immediately like the freaking human empire in World Warhammer. Like human supremacy kind of jig. Oh, there you are, you bastard. There you go. Now we find it. Now we found it.
by royal
I
decree.
didn't know I was looking for love until I found you, baby. You know what?
What a wild and desolate sight.
Huh.
Allow me to grant you the blessing of water.
This kinda gave me an idea of a Hyper Bloom team. I could go Kirara as my on-field Dendro applicator, have Furina active with this thing,
Present.
have Visual Summon active, and then have one healer. Maybe, what's her name? Kokomi. And then I'd have a freaking Hyper Bloom. Wait, what the fuck is happening? It says 2 out of 3. Wait, what the fuck is... Oh, wait, I did not activate it. I forgot. Shit. But yeah, I can do Hyper Bloom with freaking Kirara in the middle of it. There we go. Go to the lower level of the hospital. Ancient key. Where the heck is that ancient key? I don't think I've seen anything that could be accounted for an ancient key. Or be counted as an ancient key. Wait, what? Emergency notice? Survival will be difficult without professional care. Ooh, minty bean soup. Biryani. Isn't that an Indian food? If I remember correctly, biryani is an Eastern food. Or was it a Middle Eastern food? I've only heard of that name, but I've never tried it before.
Look, there's someone over there.
Oh shit, there's someone actually here.
Good idea. Let's approach him.
I don't think that would be possible. Because he's already
Wait.
panicking.
You're...
Who? Who is he?
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
But who the hell is
You
he?
know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
Oh.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holds up in a forest and mumbles stuff
New
about
manga record? No,
No.
no, I have not.
And that's
I
the problem.
don't read.
Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
No, no, I have not read it. For Record of
Leaving that
Ragnarok, I'm
portion
just
aside
waiting for
a
the anime.
moment, him
'Cause I
being
wanna
here
watch
alone
it.
means that we might be too late.
When it comes
Looks like they've already
to
taken
Japanese
everyone
stuff,
away. For whatever
it's
reason,
better to
they
watch
left
the
Razak
fighting
here.
scenes.
Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
I
There are
enjoy
drag marks on
watching
the ground.
action
They're clearer by the doorway.
than
Someone
reading
was
them.
forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Mainly because
with people?
there are what's it called? There
That is
are
one
like frames
possibility.
where it's hard to understand what the fuck is happening on the
It
screen
looks like they were
or
in a
on the frame
hurry,
itself.
as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
How so? Did they change some of the
Allow
sequences?
me to jog your memory.
My freaking nose, man.
Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
What is he talking about? Oh, this guy. The Aramite guy.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread.
Did they make like
and
massive
many would
changes
give
on the
everything they have for
how the
prospect of
sequence
something
go or
better.
how the story went?
Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if
I just
complications
enjoy
arise,
watching
you will
action
see
because
that
I
those
can tell
involved
what
are
the
all
heck is
followers
happening
of King
compared to
Deshret,
anime
who
or
look for
compared to
no
manga.
further explanation than differences of belief.
Mainly because
A deep-seated mistrust of the
oftentimes
desert and
the way
everyone in
they
it by the rest
draw
of
the action
Sumeru will
sequence
make
is
sure
not
of that.
that
The notion of an academia
clear.
plot
The
wouldn't even
clarity is
cross their
not that
minds.
great. I
It may
was
seem like a
gonna
simple
use clarity,
strategy,
but then I
but it is able
remembered
to
it's
work
supposed to be
wonders
clear.
under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that
Makes me
a lot of
understand what the
sense.
heck is going
It's in
on more.
line with the
Or
village
it helps
chief's
me understand
theory
what the heck is
too.
going on.
But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholar's identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics.
Oh.
After that,
Well, that
they
kind
were
of makes
exiled.
sense.
And finally,
So they
become
become
missing
fanatics of
persons.
the things that they were researching. They basically became zealots. So they became
An exile
exiled.
is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person,
Good movies.
that
I
is
mostly
brought into
watch,
question.
like,
If you can't find
now that
someone,
I think
you have
about
no
it,
way of knowing what exactly
I
happened
mostly
to them.
watch some cheesy horror
That makes
movies from
missing
the
people
70s
an
and
ideal
80s.
resource.
So they're not gonna be good.
For what exactly?
One
Wait, what are the good
possibility is
movies
that
that
the
I've actually
information in
watched?
their
Let
brains
me try
could be
let me try
extracted into
remember
knowledge
some.
capsules.
Extracted?
Give me some time.
You mean
Give me a chance.
random knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology
Wait,
of
what
the
are you
Sumeru
actually into?
Academia,
That would.
it's
Now that
entirely
I think
possible.
about it, what are you actually into?
Perhaps the
Because
process
even
caused
if I
them great
suggest
suffering,
something,
which is why they
there's a
cry
good
out
chance
in
you
the
may
dead of
not like
night
it depending
when
on
no
the
one is
genre.
watching them.
So, the human brain. Nope, nah. Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
Enemy at the Gates, that was one of my favorites back then. And we also get to see Jude Law's ass.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects.
I can't remember who
Anyway,
was who he was
Judging by
paired with,
Rizak's state, the contents of
but
the
it
divine
was
knowledge
also a
capsule were
beautiful lady.
extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use
Yeah, Saving
anyone's
Private
brain?
Ryan was good too. I think I rewatched it twice. Vin Diesel died there too. He got sniped, if I remember correctly. If
The
oh
look on
yeah,
your face
there
tells me
is
you
a
realize
Russian
the
tank
answer.
movie. I think it was pretty good, but I can't remember. I can't remember the title. And if I remember correctly, when I tried to look for the movie, they didn't have English subs back then, so I couldn't watch it before. But yeah, there is a Russian movie that's pretty cool that's related to tanks as well.
That's right.
It's only a
To
shame
some
that I couldn't
scholars,
remember the
gaining
title
knowledge
and
about the
they
gods is
didn't
their
have
entire life's pursuit. Extracting
they didn't
pure
have
knowledge is just
subtitles.
one of the extreme measures they turn to.
Because I'm not
However,
freaking Russian. I can't
I
under
can't
the
help
only
but
know the
wonder,
only words I know about
what do we
Russian
seek to gain from
or
divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal?
they're
I've
trash
spent
talking
quite some
suka
time
blet.
trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge
That's
capsule,
basically all
but
I
to
know
no
about
avail.
Russian.
It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your
Letters
hands on
from
this
Yuji
forbidden
Mano.
stuff?
Is that
All
an anime? I
scholars
get the
seek to
feeling that's
expand
an
the
anime.
horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't
'Cause
share their degree of zealotry.
that title
Extracting
sounds
information
familiar.
from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds
It's
like you're
gonna be
really
a sad
against
movie,
all
isn't
this.
it?
Of course. The
When it
Academia's
comes to
actions
action
run
movies
contrary to
or
their rules.
historic movies,
Whether it be academics or
I kinda don't wanna
knowledge,
watch
everything
like
has
those
its
super duper
boundaries.
sad ones.
If those lines are
The
crossed,
bomber
the
ones.
rules
Oh
and
god.
order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing
Oh
a
okay.
typo in a
Wait,
book.
it's not.
Wait, did you
Letters
step
from
in to help because you
Iwo Jima.
felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can
Let
say
me
that.
check.
Simply
Letters
put,
from
I
Iwo
don't
Jima.
blindly place my faith into
Let me
stricter
Google it up
heroism.
real quick.
I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Wait, it's an English movie?
Hyman's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the
Oh,
academia, but you're
it's
not
from
one of
Clint
them.
Eastwood.
You're their weirdo.
Yeah, it may be
You're
good.
probably right. Though I must say,
I'll see if I
I
can
quite enjoy
remember
this
it.
feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also
It
an
says
asset,
it's
is
Clint
it not?
Eastwood that made it
Wow,
or that directed
that's a
it,
great way to
but
think
it's
about it.
Japanese.
Hyman's
It's a
really
Japanese
impressed.
language.
If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with this?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us.
Why do we need to save him
We'll
though?
work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Will we even get something from this bozo? Rest in pieces, bozo, you won't be missed. Wait, where do we get the key? Because there's a lock chest out there. Okay, that's empty. Let me check. If there is a key somewhere in here. Magic eye. Crap, my magic eye is not doing its shit. Magic eye. Oh boy, my magic eye is shit. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Where, oh where, oh where? Wait, where? Are we supposed to? Oh, okay. So we're supposed to go put it down. This quest is taking a bit longer than I expected. I really wish they partitioned the quest in a way that we get more freaking that we get more freaking intertwined fates. Oh man. Yeah, Pearl Harbor was fun, yeah. I think they made another one that was related to Pearl Harbor. It was a ship movie.
We're back.
You must be tired.
If I remember
You should rest
correctly,
and take some water.
it also has the High School Musical
What's the
guy on it.
situation?
What's this?
What was it again?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's
What
one
the
of the people we're trying to find.
hell? Oh my god, no way.
Thank you so much for the
So-
follow, Wesley Joe.
At one point
I
in
hope you're
time,
enjoying the stream, our
the
random
abandoned
rants
Elazar Hospital
about
served
history.
as the academia's site for extracting
Probably
divine Canton knowledge.
not what you'd expect from a Genshin stream. But yeah, at the very
Their
least, I
plan
hope you're
must have been
enjoying.
implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village.
Because for some
Since
reason,
divine
it started
Canton
with us
knowledge has
talking
been in
about
circulation for a while now.
the
They
guys
fled once we were
in
headed to the
game
village,
that just randomly
almost as
attacked
if they
me,
knew we
or
were
the
on their
MC
trail.
ambushed us,
Why
and
is
they were
that?
normal people.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because they
You
weren't
have a
checking the
mole on
freaking
it.
news. But yeah, that's how we somehow
One of us could
devolved
be secretly revealing
or
our whereabouts to the
moved
academia.
over to talking about history stuff. I think.
Huh?
I can't
Are our
completely remember how it moved over from
Looks
talking
like
about
none of you
those
have
guys, from
realized
those
wherein lies the
bozos,
issue.
over to world history.
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Actually, I kinda wanted to play World of
Choose
Warships,
your next words very
but back then
carefully.
my PC was
It
kinda
is
shit.
simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what
World
you're
of Warships
saying
looks so
is
good, man.
Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
But yeah, I kinda wanna play World
I
of
know.
Warships because of the
You have a
battleships.
point, but I realized
And the
something
big-ass
as we were
guns.
returning from the hospital.
But I get the feeling it's
Sino
more of a
wasn't like
patience
any of
game.
us.
than a
What are you trying
fast-paced
to
game.
say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamudra?
Okay. Wait, what the heck is going on
As a
with Sino?
Madra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed
My
you
freaking nose
access
is
to a
killing me,
wealth
man.
of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
The thing is, they added
If you want to
submarines
raise
in
a
that
vicious
game.
wolf, you need to make
And
sure
I
that
heard
you can avoid its
submarines were
bites.
way too, like,
The
broken.
academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once.
Wait one
Its
sec, my
contents
freaking nose
were
is
all
killing me. I
about
can't breathe through
General
my nose,
Mahamudra,
literally.
his activities
I'm
throughout
freaking
the
breathing
day,
on my mouth
preferred
again.
methods of enacting judgment. Everything.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
There we go.
The
So
Akasha's
basically, they're using the
algorithms are
Akasha to
entirely
figure out how
capable of
to
predicting your movements using the
control
data. When you would
stuff
depart,
regarding Sino.
the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
Holy
They
shit
predict
balls.
my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions
Wait, did he
were
resign?
well-founded.
Because if
So
I
that's
remember
how it
correctly, he
is.
was
Sino adheres to his principles so
he didn't
strongly
resign.
that he's
He's
actually
like
a thorn in
doing
my
a
side.
wall stuff away from work,
Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless
but not
to the
resign.
academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
Also gullible.
I
you're
escaped
you're
because
still
of
my
me.
favorite character, but
Don't
goddamn it.
blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea.
Okay, what's the
If they
idea?
predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be... Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter. We just randomly, casually
go.
added this as the Paimon.
There's also
I'm
something
freaking
I
loving
want
this
to investigate.
Sumeru journey.
Let's go, guys!
We get to
After
this
us!
Paimon left and right.
Please,
I
wait!
think we dissed
I wanna
Paimon
go
like
too.
4 or 5 times today already.
You want to go too? If so, you have to
Wait,
promise
what?
you'll stay safe.
Wait, what the
I
fuck?
wanna find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any
Wait.
trouble.
Why
Everyone,
in God's
I
good's
leave them in
name
your hands.
are they just agreeing to let this kid come with us? That makes absolutely no sense. We're going to a dangerous place and oh god, this kid.
Pack some food with you.
Oh god, if she freaking hinders us, I'm gonna freaking I'll be the one to freaking strangle and kill her. Cry from Eleazar Hospital. Wait, what? Are we gonna go back to the hospital? Actually, now that I think about it, is that where the story's supposed to go? The quest keeps getting longer. Yeah, I get that feeling, man. It's been about like 2 hours. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it loading so dang slowly? That's weird. What the fuck is going on? Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you for joining in.
Yep.
See you later. Maybe tomorrow. Because I don't know when I'll be ending the stream. Because I also gotta do some stuff in a bit. But yeah, thank you for joining in. It was fun discussing weird politics. And thanks. But yeah, enjoy the week. And I will see you maybe
So,
later,
where
maybe
do we go
tomorrow.
from here?
But yeah, thank you.
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
Oh shit, there's a freaking...
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert.
I'm gonna freaking abandon
But I
you,
was the one
Sino.
who brought him back.
There's something more important than you right now. And that's the freaking Juicy Dendroculus. Actually, how many Dendroculus do I have?